The road we're on is paved in Garth.
Come along on the journey
as we explore
Garthology.
Think of it more as a conversation. I like that. So if this is truly a conversation, then I say let the conversation begin.
Showtime!
Hey everyone, it's Deb. Welcome back to another episode of Garthology. It's just me today to discuss an interesting article that I found while I was researching many different topics on Garth. In order to prepare the best episodes possible, we try to do a really detailed search across the internet to find different articles and different discussions about Garth. And during my recent research, I found an article that was on the Coyote Country LV.com website, and it was titled Garth Brooks, 30 Songs That Merit His Superstardom. And that really caught my eye because I thought, I've never really thought about what songs really merit Garth being the superstar that he is. And so I went through the article, and I have to say, I really agree with them. And so I've decided to just kind of review the article with you, talk about the songs that they mention and my thoughts on the song, and see if you all agree with their decisions with the songs that they picked and with if those are the same reasons why you think that he's become a superstar. Number 30 in their list of the songs that merit Garth being a superstar, number 30 is What She's Doing Now. So we've talked about this song a lot on the podcast. It's a fantastic song. I love it. This was one that Garth co-wrote. It was released on the Rope in the Wind album in December of 1991. I have to say, I'm surprised that this is number 30. I probably would have put it higher up on the list, but I definitely think that it merits him being a superstar. The number 29 song that they've discussed is That's the Way I Remember It. So this is actually a song that we're covering right now. You know, our most recent episodes have been about the Chris Gaines album, and that's what that song is from. I think it's a fantastic song. I'm actually surprised it made the list, only because the Chris Gaines album is kind of out there for people, especially songs that weren't as well known as the couple of singles that were released from it. So I'm surprised it made the list, but I agree with it. Number 28 on the list is Why Ain't I Runnin'? This was released in 2003 from the Scarecrow album. The song peaked at number 24 on the Billboard Country Singles chart. And this is not, although it did reach number 24, it's not really one of Garth's more well-known songs. So I'm glad that it made the list because it's a great song. I'm just surprised that even today in 2023, this is something that made the list. So great. Why Ain't I Runnin'? I love it. Number 27 is People Loving People. Now, I love this song. I'm actually surprised it's not higher up on the list. But, you know, this is another one of those songs that Garth is so good at. It's one of those songs that brings people together, you know, like standing outside the fire, things like that. You know, Garth is so good about reminding us all to love one another. Garth is the best at these types of songs, and I agree with that. Number 26 is She's Every Woman. This song, I just love this song. From his 1995 Fresh Horses album, it went to number 1, and it's another one that Garth co-wrote. I love it. I can understand why it went to number 1. I'm surprised it's number 26 on this list. I would have thought it would have been at least in the top 20. But great song. Number 25, Do What You Gotta Do. This is another one that surprises me that it made the list. Not one of his well-known songs. This was off of the Sevens album, and it was actually a remake of a song recorded by Newgrass Revival on an album that they released in 1989. Really good song, really solid. I'm surprised it's not lower on the list. I don't even know that it would have made my top 30, but still a good song. Number 24 is Lost in You, another song off of the Chris Gaines album. This one I'm not as surprised by because it is the song that a lot of people know from that album. And I tell you, now that I'm really getting into that album, I play this song a lot. It's such a good one. Came out in 1999. Number 23 is Wrapped Up in You. This single was also off of Scarecrow, which came out in 2001. Such a great love song. I really, really like this one. It's got such a good beat. It's so fun. I will put this one on, dance around, do my, chores around the house. It's a great one. I love it. Number 22 is It Don't Matter to the Sun. Another Chris Gaines song. So this is where I was not surprised about the song, but really got me thinking. 3 songs from Chris Gaines in this top list. That really surprises me. Not an album that a lot of Garth fans know about. Certainly did not go high up on the charts the way all of his other albums have. So I'm glad it made the list. I'm surprised it's 22, especially above some of the ones I've already mentioned. But great album. I really have a deeper appreciation for it now. So good for Chris. Number 21 is Much Too Young to Feel This Damn Old. Now this song, we know how we all feel about this song. I'm surprised it's number 21 on their list. I think it should absolutely be in the top 10. Garth's first hit song. I just love it. Off of his debut album, which came out in 1989. I've been a Garth fan ever since then. So, great song. Should have been higher up on the list. Number 20 is Rodeo. Now, this song is a classic Garth song. It is off the Rope in the Wind album, and it is like everything you picture in your head as people who have seen Garth in concert. This is the song you can see him singing in your head. I love it so much. Number 20, I'm surprised about. Probably another one I would have put in the top 10. Fantastic Garth classic. Number 19 is American Honky Tonk Bar Association. Now, I have to tell you, I am a member of that association. I have loved this song since it came out on In Pieces in 1993. It's a fantastic song. Couple of the lyrics I probably would change today, but great song. So much fun to dance to. Yeah, American Honky Tonk Bar Association. That one's a fantastic song. I love that. Number 18 is Not Counting You. I'm kind of surprised that this one made it on the list. Not that it's not a good song. It is. We all love this song. But it's not one I think that represents Garth and his superstardom. There are so many songs I've already talked about that I think represent or merit his stardom more than maybe Not Counting You does. But it's a great two-stepper. Came out on his debut album also in 1989. And it's a good song, don't get me wrong. But better than Rodeo? I don't know about that. Number 17 is The River. Now, I can get behind this choice all day, every day. The River is fantastic. I've loved this song since it came out on Rope in the Wind. Went straight to number 1 in 1992. We all know why. It's a fantastic song. I will always remember Garth concerts when The River comes on and all those lights come on. It's just a beautiful sight to see, and that will be something I cherish at every Garth concert that I go to. Number 16, and the last song we'll look at in today's episode, is Ain't Going Down Till the Sun Comes Up. That is the epitome of a Garth concert, right? You see him in your head, dancing around the stage, running around the stage. It's the perfect concert song. Always so much fun. The band is always having a great time. This is the epitome of why Garth is a star, all wrapped up in one song. Was a huge hit for Garth, came out in the summer of 1993. I remember it well. Fantastic song. I'm surprised it's number 16 and not higher up on the list, but I totally get why this song is on the list. It helps solidify his stardom. Okay, guys, that's it for today's episode. If you want to look over this list yourself, just check out Coyote Country LV.com. Don't forget to come back for songs 15 through song number 1, where we'll discuss some more about the songs that have made Garth a superstar. Be sure and stop by our social media accounts to let us know what you think of songs 30 through 16 on this list of songs that merit Garth's superstardom. Do you agree with the list? Do you disagree? What songs would be on your list? Be sure and check out any of our social media accounts to let us know. On Facebook, we can be found at facebook.com/GarthologyCast, and on Instagram and Twitter, we're at GarthologyCast there. Have you checked out our website at garthology.com yet? If not, stop by today and check out our past episodes and bonus content. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast on your podcast platform of choice. If you listen on Apple Podcasts, stop by if you get the chance. Give us a rating and write up a quick review to encourage others to listen. Thanks again for stopping by. Be sure to check in for our next episode of Garthology. I'm Deb, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.